Greetings, my friends. How are all of you doing?
Hello, sir, we are fine. How are things going for you, sir?
I'm doing well, my friends. What are you interested in learning today?
Could you kindly share one of your stories with us today, please?
Certainly, my dear friend. Today, I'll share the story of how I achieved the top position in my school. That was the time immediately following the conclusion of the Second World War. The anticipation of our independence had gripped everyone, and the citizens of our nation were joyous, enthusiastically supporting our freedom fighters. Similar to all those who fought for freedom, I too aspire to contribute something significant for our nation. For this, I need to enroll in a reputable school. Since I was from poor family, I knew my parents will not be able to afford these, so I did not even dare to ask them. One day, while I was engrossed in my studies, my father and mother approached me and said, "My parents may not have had extensive formal education, but they understand my aspiration for higher studies.
We have dreams for you, Abdul. We will somehow manage the fees so that you can study in good school. Which school do you want to study?"
I want to join Schwartz School, which is in Ramanathapuram near Rameshwaram.
Okay, Abdul, I will manage something.
Abdul, it's essential for you to dedicate yourself to diligent study and achieve success to make us proud.
Absolutely, I'll give it my all. My brother escorted me to school and handled all the necessary admission procedures on my behalf. The school was excellent. The classrooms were spacious and equipped with enough benches for everyone. The school also promoted participation in sports activities. In hot weather, the teacher would bring us outdoors for study sessions, away from the classroom. User. The student were made to sit under the tree and study. We would go from one tree to another when we had to change our classes. In a rush, I accidentally entered the wrong classroom one day, where my math teacher was conducting a lesson. Glancing at me,
Yes, Abdul, what do you need?
"Sir, I'm here for my class."
Isn't it evident that this isn't your designated class?
"Sorry, sir."
Why are you even here in this school if you can't manage to locate your correct class? You should return to your village where you belong.
I became the center of attention as the rest of the students gazed at me and burst into laughter. Feeling a profound sadness and a pang of homesickness, I yearned to return home. However, I swiftly reminded myself of the significant sacrifices my parents made to enroll me in this school. I made a solemn vow to make my parents proud. From that moment forward, I pledged to not just be a good student, but to strive to become the very best. Dedicated myself to studying tirelessly around the clock. Several weeks later, we had a math exam administered by the same math teacher, and I managed to write all the answers accurately. A few days later, the math teacher announced the results.
Rahul, your score is 60 out of 100. Prem, you've achieved a score of 70 out of 100, while Payal, you've earned 80 out of 100. Abdul, what do you reckon? What's your estimated score?
"Sir, considering I answered all the questions accurately, could you please inform me of my score?"
Abdul, you have achieved a perfect score. Excellent job.
"Thank you, sir. I finally accomplished my dream of achieving a perfect score in the math exam." The following morning, all students and teachers assembled for our morning assembly. The teacher who had disciplined me earlier smiled and spoke.
Those whom I discipline often become exceptional individuals.
Laughter erupted among all the students as he recollected what had occurred.
Now, I'll share with everyone how Abdul achieved a perfect score.
Every student listened attentively as the teacher singled me out and spoke.
Keep my words in mind. This young man will be a source of pride for both his school and its teachers. His words of admiration compensated for the previous humiliation.
Joy overwhelmed me as both teachers and students erupted into applause. Following that semester, I returned to my village for the holidays. My entire family happy and feeling proud of me. So, friends, this is the story of how I became the top student in my school.
Sir, starting today, I am committed to studying diligently and making my parents proud.